Hello and welcome to your viewers. You're watching ERi-TV. I'm Bersabet Takhle, beginning this broadcast with the major headlines for today. President Isaias Afwerki met Egyptian Foreign Minister. Training to upgrade capacity of teachers in the central region. Lithuania and Germany signed defense cooperation agreement. And Russia's Northern Fleet fires cruise missiles during drills. On your domestic reports, President Isaias Afwerki met in the early afternoon hours of today at Denden Guest House, Egyptian delegation led by Foreign Minister Dr. Badr Abdulatin. In the extensive meeting, which is part and parcel of the periodic consultative forums that both countries hold in Asmara and Cairo, respectively, the two sides discussed in greater depth bilateral matters and regional issues of mutual importance, especially current developments in the Sudan, the Federal Republic of Somalia, as well as the security of the Red Sea. The two sides underlined that enhancement of the bilateral ties between Eritrea and Egypt constitutes one of the key pillars of regional peace and stability. In this respect, both sides agreed to further upgrade the prevailing bilateral cooperation between the two countries in the economic, political, trade, agricultural, energy and health sectors. The two sides categorically noted that Egypt does not espouse an agenda of regional destabilization and interference. Misconstruing these facts to peddle unwarranted statements and accusations by some quarters is thus hollow and merely invoked to rationalize their strategic mistakes. Speaking to national media outlets, Dr. Badr Abdulatin remarked that President Isaias has a deep and profound knowledge of the history and development of the region, and that the meeting was particularly helpful and constructive given the current sensitive times. The meeting was attended by Mr. Osman Saleh, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Eritrea, and on the Egyptian side by Mr. Abbas Kamel, head of the Egypt's General Intelligence Service, and Mr. Mohammed Hatim Al-Atawin, Ambassador of Egypt in Eritrea. The Ministry of Education branch in the Central Region provided capacity upgrading training to 760 teachers, including 80% females. The objective of the training was to improve quality education provision and to develop the results of students in the national examinations. The training was provided in Qayyih Bahri, Barka and Denden high schools for 10 days and was mainly focused on mathematics teaching method. Indicating that the participants of the training were elementary school teachers, Mr. Matios Subhatlab, head of planning and training at the education office in the region, said that the training was organized with consultation of partners. Indicating that in the past years, the result of students in the 8th grade and school living examinations was low, Mr. Matios said that the training will have significant contribution in the performance of the students in the national examinations. He said that similar training programs will be organized for English and mother language teaching modalities, focusing on preschools. Mr. Matios also called on the trainees to apply the training they were provided in the development of teaching learning process. The trainees, noting the significance of the training and upgrading their capacity, expressed conviction to play due part in the development of teaching learning process. On your last local report, Eritrean professional cyclist Binyam Girmay, a member of the Intermarché Wanty, secured second place at the 13th edition of the Grand Prix Cyclist de Quebec held in Canada on 13 September. Binyam completed the 201.6-kilometer race in 4 hours, 45 minutes and 36 seconds, finishing just behind the winner, Australian Michael Matthews of the Jaiko Alala team. In the race, the winner of the Tour de France 2024, Taj Pogacar of UAE Team Emirates, placed 7th, while Simon Yates of the Jaiko Alala team came in 54th. According to Pro Cycling Stats, 168 cyclists began the race, but 37 of them were unable to finish. Binyam Girma is expected to compete in the Grand Prix Cyclist de Montreal, which is set to take place tomorrow, 15 September, in Canada. The viewers will be back shortly with your international reports and more, so please stay tuned. Welcome back. Lithuania and Germany have signed a defense cooperation agreement, which defines the legal status of German soldiers, civil personnel and their family members in Lithuania, as well as provision of civil services like healthcare, transport and education to soldiers' children. The bilateral agreement encompasses not only the rules for arrival and departure of the German brigade, but also authorizes German soldiers to access Lithuanian military infrastructure facilities, defines the taxation system applied to German military forces and personnel. The document will have to be ratified by parliaments of both countries. On today's final report, Russia's defense ministry said on Friday, September 13, that ships from Russia's Northern Fleet have fired cruise missiles at targets in the Barents Sea as part of the Ocean 2024 Navy drills. According to further reports, the strikes were carried out using Vulcan and Onyx anti-ship missiles at a range of about 200 and 180 kilometers, respectively. All the targets had been hit, the defense ministry added. You're still watching us on ERi-TV. The viewers, and now recap of the major headlines. President Isaias Afwerki met Egyptian Foreign Minister. Training to upgrade capacity of teachers in the Central Region. Lithuania and Germany signed defense cooperation agreement. And Russia's Northern Fleet fires cruise missiles during drills. That was it for today, dear viewers. Thanks for watching.